What's up, guys? Just doing a video and update on my reef. I told a lot of you I would make a video on how I care for it. uh, so this tank doesn't have a skimmer. I mainly maintain it by doing water changes every single week, and I do about 20%. I change out the water, and that's expensive for some people. They want to use skimmers and all kinds of stuff because they don't want to spend the money on salt. Well, I buy the salt in bulk, and to me it's just better for the fish and better for everything in here. Caring for it's not that hard. So if you're wondering how to care for a reef tank without a skimmer, you need to have some plants, some algae, some miracle mud. I just have a simple return pump. This tank runs through with a filter sock, which I change out every single week. And I put some phosphate remover, that's it, to keep the algae down. And it pretty much takes care of itself as long as I do the maintenance on it, like I'm supposed to. I have shrimps, crabs, anemones. All the coral in here is live. Everything in here is completely alive, no fake decorations. I'm using special lights to care for the tank, Aqua Illumination 26s, and they're specifically designed for coral reef tanks. The lighting on this tank, each one of these fixtures is about $300. With the new models, they're $350, which is pretty inexpensive compared to like the higher end models, which run like $500 and $600. And 3 of these completely do my tank. It's not as difficult as you would think. The only thing is it is expensive. If you were wondering how much it costs you to set up a tank like this, you're looking at probably around $5,000. Now I know I didn't spend $5,000 all at one time. This tank has been, I bought the tank and everything separately, the lights, over 2 years ago. And I slowly, purchased things with an allowance. And, I went and spent $500 on the coral at one buy, and then another $500. And when you buy in a big groups like that, the fish store owners will give you better discounts. Those are some of the things that can help you save money. If you save up a lot of money and go buy all this stuff at once, they'll give you a lot more better deals than if you just buy one piece at a time. You'll end up spending a fortune to accomplish a tank that looks like this. And as of right now, this tank is finished, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not buying any more fish for it. It's well balanced. And it's pretty easy to take care of. I just do the water changes every week. I feed the tank once a day with pellet food only. I don't feed the corals, I don't dose, I don't do anything of that extra stuff. I just use good lights. I have good water movement with these pumps, and I just do good maintenance. I have good habits, and I haven't had really any problems. I've lost a couple of corals, but I think that was because I bought some that they were doing okay when I got them, but after I put them in my tank, they started to develop some brown jelly on them, and it caused them to die. And keeping a reef tank is a lot like keeping a planted tank. It's just it's chemistry and balance and good habits, and you'll be successful. So if you have any questions on my reef tank or anything like that, you want to ask me how to set one up. Now, don't think it takes you $5,000 to set one of these up. You can set up a reef tank with a couple $100. It won't be a huge one, but you can start out. But those smaller tanks they're much harder to keep than the larger ones, in my opinion, because of the evaporation and the amount of detail that you have to pay through. You have to watch it every day. This tank is kind of set it and forget it. I only have to check on it once a week, clean the glass once a week. I feed it every day in the morning when I feed all my other tanks. But that's it. Like I said, if you have any questions or you want to know anything about this kind of hobby and need some advice on how to keep a simple tank like this, let me know. All right, y'all have a good one.